Alrighty, let's get this thing started. Good morning, beautiful people. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear. Everything should be good normally, so you can see my screen. Yes, 111. All right. There we go. I don't know what happened, but there was an update on Zoom, so I had to search a lot of things. I didn't know where it was, which place it was. So that's why I'm a little late here. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let me first fix my alert here. There we go. Good. So, all right. There we go. Very interesting week last week. First of all, for the people who do not know how these morning sessions work, it's pretty simple. So last week I made some price traps, and that's where I start. All right. So I always review all the price traps from the week before, so you really have like a view on how it's working, how you could potentially reacting on this, and you get a clear vision of how price trap is actually going. All right. So, and then after I've reviewed the price traps from last week, of course, I'm gonna make some new price traps for this week. All right. We had an interesting week last week. If we take a look at all the public price traps I shared, we had some good opportunities, right? Especially the indices. The indices did exactly what I wanted to see. But let's just start first with the forex pairs. Okay. So first of all, if you don't know what we're doing here, well, it's pretty simple. We are trapping price in between a high and a low, and then we want to see the market break and retest that certain high or low. All right. It doesn't matter which it is. If it's a high or low, that's not the thing. We just want to see a breakout, and it starts pretty simple. So let me write this down for the people who are pretty new to these sessions. I know a lot of people are watching the recordings, so I want to make things a little bit more clear. So the first step you want to do is find highs and lows, trap market and trap market between it. All right. Second one is wait for the breakout. It doesn't matter which way, all right? We can go up, we can go down, it doesn't matter. We just want to see a breakout, and that breakout needs to be a 1 hour candle close, okay? Then we have step number 3, and that's looking for a retest. A retest at least back to that broken high or low. And then, of course, determine your entry rules to find your entry. All right. I'm not going to go in detail here. If you want this, you should send me a private message, because there we have a community where we go over these things and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Excuse me, let me first drink a little water here. There we go. Okay. So good. Let's go over it. First of all, Euro Canadian, that was the very first one. For the people who do not know, we do have our Discord here, and this Discord has a public site. So this is the small box here at the top is the public one. The other ones is all the private community where we go over the other things and go more in detail. But here I share the charts every week. All right. So also the recording together with all the charts. All right. So like you can see, Euro CAD, Euro Pound, Euro USD, Euro CHF, GCAD, GU, GSHEF, USD CAD. CHF, JPY, US 30, SPX 500, NAS 100, UK 100, Germany 30, Japanese 225, and Euro JPY. These were all the pairs I shared last week. Okay, so maybe if you're only in the Telegram channel, make sure to send me a private message if you want to get access to the actual charts that I share. All right, because in the Telegram channel, the only thing you see there is, of course, the recordings. Okay, and of course, when I'm going live. So good. Very first one, Euro Canadian. What did the market do? Like I said, second rule. What was the second rule? After you find the high and the low, we want to see a 1 hour breakout. And look at that. Market broke out to the downside. We see the market coming back for that retest, rejecting massively, showing you beautiful candlestick patterns that gave you an opportunity to be reacting here for Euro Canadian. Should be around the 30 pip stop loss. And like you can see, the market went for 120 or almost 120 pips in profit, 115 to be exact. All right. So beautiful, beautiful idea. 1 on 3 risk to rewards was definitely possible here. So yeah, we did it again. Or Pricetrap did it again. It's insane to see that. It's lovely to see that this strategy is just it just keeps performing, and that's what I really like about this. I'm gonna start writing down how the results are really developing on these public sessions, pure public sessions only, because yeah, I just want to show you on the long run how this actually would work out. Okay, so. Euro Canadian 103, check. Next one, Euro Pound. Look at that. Market breaks out to the downside, 1 hour candle close. Like I said, this was the high, this was the low that we trapped. If you look at the bottom of my screen, you see Wednesday, 11 March. So last Wednesday, of course, market broke out to the downside, came back for the retest, 30-minute time frame was giving us that tweezer top. 50-minute time frame was giving us the engulfing candle. So yeah, there was a lot of opportunity here to be reacting on. It would be around a 7 to 8 pip stop, maybe yeah, 7, 8 pips. And like you can see, the market went for 23 pips in profit. So it depends what kind of stop loss you used. If you went for a 7 pips, 1 on 3 was hit. If you went for 8 pips, then your 1 on 3 wasn't hit, and it only went for 1 on 2 and then break even. So let me write down Euro pounds. You will see that I will be very calm in these results because I'm going to write down 1 on 2, break even. While there was a 1 on 3 opportunity there, but let's just keep it slowly here. Good. Then we have Euro JPY. What did Euro JPY do? Pretty simple. Look at that. Breakout, retest, rejection, doji candle, 30-minute time frame, morning star, excuse me. 50-minute time frame showing you the engulfing candles and so much different price action to be reacting on. I personally love the 5-minute time frame to find myself some good reactions, but this is something you will have to find out for yourself. And like you can see, the market, we went for, let's say this was a 20 pip stop. The market went only for 20 pips in profit. So that's a 1 on 1. So in my opinion, let's just call this as a stop loss here for Euro JPY. Okay, so Euro JPY, stop loss hit. There we go. Oh, let's keep calm here. There we go. Now, if you're a little experienced in Pricetrap, you should have seen and should have known that the market was breaking structure to the other side. I personally didn't share it. I only gave you guys a resistance zone and not a support zone. This is basically the last low. That the market has created, the higher low. You see, if you follow structure, this is the last higher low because this low created the higher high, right? This low got broken, this low got retested, and boom, we have the sell. All right, so this is beautiful. But of course, I'm not counting this in because I didn't give you guys the support zone. Good. Then we have Euro USD. Come on, drop. Come on. Do what you were told. No. Let's talk about Euro USD here. What happened? Market broke out, came back for the retest. Every time frame was showing you price action. It can be more clear than this, in my opinion. Okay, so we could go for let me double check here. Okay, around 8 till the high. It was like seven pips. I personally always give the market at least 1 pip extra room. So you could go for 8 or maybe 10 pips. Let's just say 10 pips. Let's make it big enough. And like you can see, look at that. Boom. 100, almost 190 pips. So basically 1 on 3 is definitely hit here. And of course, there was a twin trade opportunity on this one with a 1 on 19 risk to rewards. My pen is doing difficult. There we go. So 1 on 3, and I'm just gonna write down next to it 1 on 19 potential. There we go. So next one, Euro CHF. What happened here? Ugly as. So we didn't really break out yet, right? So remember what I said in the beginning of the session? I said step number 1, highs and lows. Step number 2, breakout. What did I write down next to the breakout? 1 hour candle closure. Does this look good as a breakout? I think even beginning traders should see that the market is rejecting that breakout, is rejecting that certain direction. So in my opinion, this wasn't clear. This wasn't an opportunity. Okay. But if we then take a look, and that's the beauty about price trap, we are not stuck in one direction. We are not looking at just one direction. If the market breaks to the other side, we still have the opportunity to take some buys, right? So if we take a look, market broke up, came back to the retest, boom, price action is creating 1 hour time frame, 30-minute time frame engulfing, 50-minute time frame, also showing us some very, very good price action here. Let's just focus on the 30-minute time frame with around 6 to 7 pips stop loss. You see till the wick it's 5.5, so I would go for 7 pips stop loss with a potential of 43 pips in profit. So again, for Euro CHF, this was a very good idea where you could potentially have a 1-on-3 risk to rewards and even more. But let's just, yeah, it was 21 pips is 1-on-3, so 42 pips is 1-on-6 potential if you hold on for a twin trade. I personally don't really twin trade anymore. For the people who know me for a long time, they know in the past I was twin trading a lot. But right now I'm more focused on just taking out that 1-on-3 out of the markets and then move on to the next pair. All right. Good. GCAT, look at that. Once again, market did not break, rejected. So here we are not reacting yet. But what happened next? Boom, market breaks support, come back for the retest, 1 hour engulfing candle, 30-minute time frame, same thing, 50-minute time frame, same exact. Take a look at these 3 black candles here. Those are strong. This is really telling us, this is really basically just saying to us like, I'm gonna sell off. Not right now, but there's a lot of selling pressure here. Okay, so what have we seen? The market beautifully respected this. Let's just focus on the 1 hour time frame engulfing here. 25 pips stop loss, and like you can see, market went for 93 pips in profit. So another one, GCAT, 1-on-3 risk to rewards. Come on, this is amazing. This is beautiful. I didn't even know it was this good last week. And if you're wondering, like, don't you trade your own setups? I do, but only on the indices. like you can see, the forex pairs are doing an amazing job also. So market broke out here again. GU. First of all, we rejected. That's not what we want to see. We want to see a 1 hour candle closure below the low. That's what we have seen. Market came back to the retest, massive rejection on the 1 hour time frame, 30-minute time frame, showing us also some good rejection here. And if we then take a look at the 15-minute time frame, we had a beautiful evening star. So there was so much opportunity to be reacting here on GU, excuse me, 20 pip stop with a potential of I lost my, there we go. So 20 pip stop with a potential of 200 pips. Damn. So GU 1-on-3 definitely hit with again a potential of 1-on-10. There we go. Next one, G Chef. What happened here? Let's just really focus on the very first breakout and read this because it's pretty messy out here. But let me just say what happened here. This makes it way cleaner, right? So if we take a look, what we want to see is a 1 hour candle close above the high, or of course below the low, but here we have above the high. Market comes back for the retest. 1 hour time frame wasn't that clear. Look at that 30-minute even morning star, excuse me. 50-minute time frame, morning star. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's say you react on this 50-minute time frame on that morning star, you would have had 12 to 15 pips. Let's just talk about 15 pips. 15 pip stop loss. And then you have seen that the market was like, consolidating for a long time, a very long time. We went for only 18 pips. So if we have the 15 pip stop loss, we only go risk free after 1-on-2 risk to reward. And then we go for 49 pips in profit. So again, GBP CHF has another 1-on-3 risk to rewards in the back. Like, damn. Good. Next one, UCAT. I understand if you told if you were like, nah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna react on this. Why? Because look at these breakouts. Okay, we have the 1 hour candle close above the high. I'm not gonna argue that. That's very clear. But look, here we have these little wicks, and the market was like reacting on these wicks all the time. So I do understand if you said like, I don't see it. I don't think this is the proper breakout we're looking for. But still, if you really follow the rules 1 hour candle close above the zone. So yeah, we're looking for some buys there. Okay. So if you then go for the lower time frame price action, we had the engulfing on the 1 hour on the 30-minute time frame here. We had the morning star here. We had the engulfing candle here. So much opportunity, so much time, so much different ways to be reacting on this. Like I said before on previous sessions, these ways how you can react, of course, it definitely depends on how you personally love to trade on Pricetrap. But there are so many different ways to be reacting, all right? If we take a look how this played out, it was like around a 15 pip stop, and the market went for a potential of 150 pips. Like I didn't even know it was that good of a week or that good of a Wednesday. Insane. 1 on 3 was to reward check, 1 on 10 potential. You guys are watching me, right? I'm writing down what I'm saying here. If you're like, hey bro, that's not right, you can send me. You can say it. I'll listen. There we go. So that's UCAT. Let's move on. CHF JPY. We got the breakout to the upside. All price action in place for the buys. So this was a stop loss first for CHF JPY. And then stop loss. There we go. And then market does break to the downside. Look at that. Breakout, retest. But this was a very fast one, so I'm not going to count it. But again, 1 hour candle close below the lows. Market comes back for the retest. Gives you the engulfing candle on the 1 hour time frame. Gives you the engulfing candle on the 30-minute time frame. Gives you the 50-minute time frame evening star. Like, come on, man. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not, or I'm not going to say beautiful because it wasn't the most clean one. But yeah, I do like this beautiful drop. I'm not gonna write it down as a take profit, because of that retest. Yeah, it wasn't that clear, right? This was a good one here, but yeah, that's already passed. Good. So that's it. These were the price drops from last week, I think. Oh no, I forget something important. Hmm. Connection is failing. Yeah, I thought so. I saw you coming in, getting out. So Christoph couldn't join or tries to join, but the connections keeps failing. All right, so US 30, look at that. Breakout, retest, boom, market goes. I'm not gonna write down the indices. I'm only gonna keep it with Forex right now. The indices is something I'm trading for the last 3 months, something like that. And I'm really finding some fun here and some very good ideas. But let's just keep it with the Forex pairs. I just want to show you how the indices have performed last week. So US 30, beautiful breakout retest. NAS 100, breakout retest. Look at that. Come on, man. Lows, breakout, retest, boom. Easy like 1, 2, 3. I can keep showing you this. Some people like support and resistance doesn't exist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just keep hearing these things like support and resistance doesn't exist. It doesn't work. Like, you for real? Do I need to keep showing you, or like I'm here for I think more than 1 year. If you go to my YouTube channel, if you would see how many videos I have, it's insane. Let me go there. Watch my channel. Like videos. How can I see it? How much videos I have? My playlist here, look at that. 252 morning sessions. Of course, this is high I hide this. This is for my for the people who are in our community, like the private community, not the public ones where you are right now. But look at that, 252 videos. I'm doing this on a daily basis for years, but really for years. Before I was on YouTube, I was on an educational platform. I was doing it more than 2.5 years, something like that. All right. So if you're wondering like, does support and resistance work? Look at that. SPX 500 breakout, retest, boom. Another breakout, retest, boom. Breakout, retest, and we go, and we go, and we go. Right? Another one. UK 100. Guess what? Breakout, retest, boom. Like Germany 30. Breakout, retest. Like I said, I could keep doing this. Japanese. Beautiful, right? Beautiful. I love to see that. I'm a happy person when I see that. All right, good. Let's dive straight into the charts. Let's see what we have for this week. Let's see if we have some good price traps for this week. First of all, I want to cover some news because we do have the PPI at 130 today. And at 2:45 Canadian Bank of Canada rate statement, also the press conference is coming there. At 7, we have our FOMC press conference, so please be careful. This is one of the big ones that could shake up the market pretty strong, and also the GDP on NZD is also something to be aware of. If we take a look at the night that it's coming, yeah, we have a lot of news. So if you have AUD and JPY pairs running before you go to sleep, think twice because we have a lot of news coming out there, and also on the pound we have some red flag news. The Thursday we also have a lot of red flag news when it comes down to pound, to euro, to USD. So Thursday could be a little shaky, could be a lot of volume, which is not bad, of course not, because you will be able to have like these beautiful trades that move very fast. But just be aware that there's a lot going on there. And then we have Friday, of course, Bank of Japan is in holiday. And if we take a look at that next week, the only thing you really want to be paying attention at is here, the CPI on AUD. Also, this USD news is something to be aware of. But for the rest, it's looking pretty good, to be honest, when it comes down to news. We do have some news events, but not that it's really messing up everything. All right. Oof, that buy it is rising. It is rising, bro. We were talking about it yesterday evening on our call, and it is going. Like, I think didn't I drew this like, there we go. Oh, but it wicked way below. Look at that. I was looking at this, but this is spread hour. Yeah, it's spread hour. So yeah, you better wait till spread hour is over. By the way, we have a change in hour. This is something very important. So the United States changed their time, which makes the spread hour at 10 and not at 11. All right. So the markets are also closing at 10 and not at 11. All right. So that's a very important one. Okay. Enough talking. Let's start trapping. All right. Let's see what the market has to offer us for today. So I do wanna trap 80 JPY. I do like what I'm seeing. The structure is pretty clear and pretty strong. Also, I'm not just using the highs and lows what I'm seeing right now. I'm also looking at the left, and if you see how the market is reacting at the left on the zones that I just drew, I know these ones are pretty strong. ADNZD, you can definitely trap this again. You can definitely just go for the high here. If you missed out on this opportunity with the breakout retest here, that was an opportunity I gave to the private side of the Discord. There we go. Don't like this one. ADU is, oh, it's CHF, excuse me, but it's looking pretty solid, right? There we go. Canadian CHF. Nope, gonna leave that. Ooh, Canadian JPY from yesterday. Congratulations for the people who took it. I'm gonna put some music in the background, just like a little bit. If it's too loud, let me know. If it's too loud and you can't hear me anymore, let me know. But should be good. I think so.
say they know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the fuck? What? I get deep, I get deep, I get deep, I get deep,
I
I
really
get
like
deeper
that
into
mix.
this thing, and I pretend that they're not there.
Such a
I
good
just
mix.
stare up in the booth at the dread man spinning the song, spinning it strong.
Euro CHF, we can definitely use that.
House begin. That's my shit. What? Woo.
I'll have
deep,
to
I get deep, I get deeper, I get deeper.
keep going
My
here.
kids start to disappear, and it's about 6
Only 10
o'clock.
minutes left.
Ooh, I'm feeling hot. Take off my sweater and my pants, and I start to dance, and all the sweat just goes down my face. And I pretend that there's nobody there but me.
Not the most beautiful charts today. If you just take a look at the charts, you see that we don't have a lot of structure to work with. The pairs that have structure, I'm trapping it immediately, but I have seen some more beautiful days. Here we are breaking out on G Chef. New Chef is back for a retest here. We gotta be careful because we are in an uptrend, so this is going against the trend here. But if we get some good price action, why not? I'm not scared to take a stop loss. This is something very important. If we take a look at our price traps, and if we take a look how last week went, how many profits we got there, how many take profits we got there, yeah. What do you care about? Like, if you take a look at how it was last week, we only had 2 stop losses with 1 break even and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 take profits. Whew. Whew. There we go. That will be it, I think. Let me go through the Forex pairs one more time. If you have any pairs you're looking for, and you're not on the live session watching the recording, if you're in the Discord, don't be shy to share it. I don't know why, but a lot of people are shy to share something in that Discord channel. I'm there, I'm waiting, I'm looking. Yeah, that will be it. That will be it. Yes, yes. So that's the Forex again, indices. Yeah, we can just retest here. Oh, it's sweet. Doubting a little bit. I don't really like what I'm seeing on the indices today, so I think I'm taking a day off. Oh, maybe Japanese. That's the only one I do like. If we can get back for a proper retest. Oh, of course, this is the support. I do like what I'm seeing here. I am pretty bullish on the indices for today, so all buys will be interesting. Yeah, this one we missed out on. Anything here? We can look for retests on that. US30 I don't like. All right, that's it. I'm gonna take off. The indices aren't looking that good. 5 minutes later, I trapped 3 of them. All right, good. So we have a lot of things. We have a lot of pairs that we can look at. We have 11 price traps in total. So gold, 80 JPY, 80 NZD, 80 CHF, Euro Pound, Euro CHF. All right. And then we have the indices. Oh no, we have more. We have more. Excuse me. We have G-Chef where we are waiting for a retest. USDC Chef, which is back for the retest. So we need to keep an eye out for this one. Japanese waiting for the retest. Germany waiting for the retest. And NAS 100 waiting for the retest. So that's basically it. Yeah, nice ones. I do like the charts today. I do like the different price charts we're looking for. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Now, last 5 minutes, I want to talk about crypto. Like you guys know, yeah, I was deleting it, but you have seen it. I was looking for sells, all right? Um, I think I told it last week on the session, like what you want to do is you want to search break of structures for selling opportunities on the 1 hour time frame. Does it look like we had a break of structure in any way or any moment here on crypto? I don't think so. All right. So if you follow that advice or my personal vision on this, you should have been selling here because the market kept going bullish. And this is very positive because we broke the high. The weekly time frame is also closed very bullish. So in my opinion, for the short term, I'm not talking about new all-time highs or something. I'm just talking about a short-term relief rally back into the 85, maybe 95 levels, something like that. I am looking at a 98 also because there's a lot of liquidity here. But I do believe we can maybe slowly return for a kind of relief rally, and then you will see the altcoins follow. So like you can see, same thing here. I was looking for sales. If we go to the 1 hour time frame, I told you guys, wait for break of structure. Did we break? Does it look like we broke structure? It doesn't look like that. All right. So if we then now take a look how it's working, look, this is the difference. Bitcoin breakout, Ethereum breakout. So Bitcoin is slowly getting back into the higher levels, but Ethereum immediately shoots way higher than we're looking at Bitcoin. If I'm not mistaken, Bitcoin from the low till here is only 15%. But if you take a look at Ethereum, I don't know. I think it was 25%. All right. So that's already a small difference that is showing that the altcoins or Ethereum is acting strong on a small retracement on Bitcoin. So what you also can do to check that, to just have a better view of that, is take a look at Ethereum Bitcoin. If you see strong moves on Ethereum Bitcoin, that means that the market is shifting from Bitcoin to Ethereum to the altcoins. So we can expect that the market is like in a kind of relief rally to the upside for Bitcoin, that the market for the altcoins, Ethereum, and so on, is gaining strength to maybe have that run that we are waiting for. Solana was a little disappointing. Look at that. We didn't even break structure. So this is what you can focus on. Like, in what kind of cycle are we right now? Is the market in a relief rally? And what kind of altcoins can go higher? In my opinion, Ethereum is looking pretty strong. So everything based on Ethereum, everything built on Ethereum is gonna have also a strong move. All right. So Uni, I don't know what Uni. Uni did not do a lot. Yeah, same thing here. It didn't do a lot. It's especially Ethereum that really shooted up here. So keep an eye out for this. If you didn't de-risk, if you didn't have the opportunity to take out some profits out of your crypto portfolio, this relief rally could be the moment. All right. But of course, like you guys know, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to share my knowledge and education with you guys. So you have a clear vision on how you can approach the charts on a proper way and on a consistent way. All right. So I'm gonna leave it with this for today. I want to wish you all a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. We see each other back next week, of course, for a brand new price trap session where I will go over all the different price traps and, of course, how everything went like I did today. So enjoy this very beautiful day today. For the people from the community here in Belgium, we see each other this night for a beautiful trading session from Brie. So I'm looking forward to that. So we see each other tonight there. And for the people who are just watching recordings and in the public session, we see each other next week. All right. So thank you all for being here. I wish you a beautiful day. Ciao, ciao.